Hello, NACA. Let's talk about the NACA election season, NACA insiders, and how NACA uses those insiders and uses politics to control the organization. It is no secret who my inner circle is. It is also no secret that we understand and we remember history, and we understand NACA politics. We understand the NACA insider, and we understand how they try and control events. We understand that how they claim certain things to be fact to set up the result they want. We faced the NACA insiders in 2018 when we first ran to upset a four-term insider RVP. In 2024, we are running again against the insiders, and they are trying to convince you that the union's on fire. So let's talk a little NACA political history. Back on April 12, 2006, the Boston Convention was kicked off. John Carr was the two-term NACA president, and he was running for re-election. NACA had just finished the contract table with a hostile administration, and they were set to impose a set of work rules on us. On July 30th, 2006, after the events of the Boston Convention, John lost re-election and a new president took office on September 1st, 2006. 3 years later, after a runoff election, the NACA insiders did it again. During that election, NACA was again at the contract table. As the new president walked into office, the 2009 Red Book joined him. These elections were public and ugly, very ugly. Sound familiar? The question you are probably asking is, how did the NACA insider do it? How did they take down two NACA presidents in consecutive elections? This is how you do it. First, you start off in the National Executive Board 2 to 2.5 years before the election. You cordon off enough RVPs to control at least 51% of the board. You then cordon off at least 51% of the center and large TRACON fact reps by seeking blind commitments of support, regardless of fact or other candidates. You then restrict access and information to the membership in those regions and those large facilities. You try to control the facts. Finally, with control of the NEB, you obstruct any advancement that could allow even the appearance of success by the president. Look, it happened to John, it happened after John, and they're trying again to make it happen to Rich. The NACA insiders have decided that Rich Santa would be a one-termer and a mere placeholder for their handpicked successors. How do we know it was planned? Well, as circumstances would have it, a New England fact rep and very close confidant of mine was solicited on behalf of an opponent for Rich in October of 2021, less than 2 months into the term. The New Englander's answer? Can he have a meeting first? Maybe find out where his office is? From the beginning of this board, it was obvious. Obstruct and fight just about anything. When it was pitched to shorten the convention to save money, what was the response? Not a chance. They needed that time to campaign. At each and every turn, they've done anything they could not to allow Rich to have a win. But the problem is, a win for Rich Santa is a win for you. After watching this play out, we could see the NACA insiders game. So we waited and we built a strategy to go directly to the members. We had something that John didn't back in 2006. We knew their game plan and we knew how to defeat it. We had to go over and around any obstruction and get the message directly to the voter in a way that you could watch it in private and on your time. We did it in 2018. We plan to do it again. When we rolled out at CFS and went directly to the members, you saw how the NACA insiders reacted. It wasn't to refute the facts. Instead, they tried to shut down access and cried and claimed foul. They wanted to shut down the voter from having this information. Now, today, as people head to social media and call people liars and whatever else they can make up, I ask you to consider this. Who should you believe? The guy who has gone directly to the members with facts and math to dispel their myth that the 2016 CBA is the greatest contract in federal history? Should you believe the guy that had the audacity to go public against the NACA insiders' greatest achievement? Or should you believe the hand-picked successors, the insiders? It's your call. Post-election, NACA will rise from the ashes of its politics like we always have. Those who do not learn from their history, they're doomed to repeat it. We'll talk to you next time.